Hi there, that's right. Nick Dutch back on the camera again. Cheers. And today I'm going to talk to you about spiritual literalism, which is in fact a very big problem. And we, who are a part of what could be roughly called the New Age world, have got a lot of things which get in our way of trying to explain what we're talking about, what we're about, what we think. One of these things is the do-it-yourself religious aspects of the New Age movement. Another one is science fiction. Another one is occult fiction. And of course you've got the psychic entertainment industry. All of these things act against us because if we're in conversation with people, they are under the direct assumption that we think we are, not believe we are, but think we are, characters from a sci-fi film, or have the same views of someone who is very literalist in their spiritual interpretation, which is in fact very negative for us entirely in every possible way. We've somehow got to fight against that and to demonstrate that we're applying thought somehow to what we're doing. Now, the actual benefits of being an experimenter into the occult, well, you got strange experiences, that's the first one. And the second benefit is essentially contemplation, trying to find out more about yourself. But there are some individuals who will, because of their makeup, because of their background, because of the myths that they believe in, will develop a literalist interpretation of basically precisely what's going on. I went on a ghost hunt a while ago, and we did a rather large Ouija board seance so that we could actually get everyone involved. It's a massive table, lots of letters written around it, all done by candlelight, nice and spooky. There was one lady who said, "I'm not going to participate unless I know that you've opened up the board properly and closed it down properly afterwards." Okay, so I did a bit of mumbo-jumbo over the board to make sure everyone felt safe. We then did the seance. Nothing bad happened during or after the seance. Towards the end of the event, I approached that lady and said, "Now, precisely what did you mean when you said close the board down properly?" And she says, "I don't know, I'm just afraid of the spirits." We have no idea whether it is a spirit that moves the planchette. We know as a result of science that there is something called the ideomotor effects, which means that an idea will create some kind of muscular movement which can eventually move the planchette, and we can then interpret the messages which come out. Precisely where those ideas come from, that's another issue, okay? We don't know. But she was a spiritualist literalist and terrified. There are people like that out in the world, and we've got to be aware that they're there, and also to try and slowly bring them into a more intelligent understanding of participating within the occult, okay? It's about contemplation, it's about the occasional strange experience. I've never known of any real harm to happen to anybody as a result of playing around with occult stuff. I've heard of people coming out with outlandish stories, and I've heard people coming out with those outlandish stories in a very passionate manner, as if they actually think that these things actually happened. It turned out they didn't think that at all. So we do have to find ways of arming ourselves against people who've got strange interpretations. But we've also got to be practical. Because there is this literalist, spiritualist interpretation which happens in pagan circles, New Age circles, meditation circles, and all the rest of it, any other type of circle you can mention, there's going to be an awful lot of misunderstandings going on. It really is our job to try and help people to think about what's happening, and to be able to be brave enough to be able to say, "I don't know." Because some people don't want to look stupid, so they say something which sounds stupid, and in the end, they're then regarded as being someone who is stupid as a direct result. We've got to fight against that as well. But considering the way the world is at the moment, we've got a lot of work to do. Anyway, speak to you in a while. Nick Dutch signing out for now.